How we doing, boys? It's Kona. I've returned to the dead for a very important update on the finals melee weapons. Um, it's shit. Everything is shit now. Embark saw melee users, they saw how we were getting used to all of the updates and reworks, and they decided, no, we are going to fuck you over, and we are going to keep fucking you over until you can't walk anymore. And that's exactly what they did. Look at this bullshit. You see how long it took? You see that? Did you see that? Okay. So, they not only decreased the time for quick melee after your M1, they also did it for your right click, to the point where you practically can't even kill lights anymore if they're semi-good at the game. Alright, so I got my buddy here, Hammer. He's going to lunge and quick melee me while I'm turned around, and I'm going to dash away and kill him, hopefully. Alright, go ahead. So as we can see, Sword is practically useless against another light currently. Now, I do want to specify on what I mean by that, because I'm not saying, dude, the sword is useless against all lights. You know, I'm not a fucking idiot. What I am saying is that it's useless against any competent light. And this is a huge problem. And this is, I think, the reason why, you know, Embark has struggled to balance melee weapons as a whole, is because it's such a huge jump from casual players to skilled players. In the fact that when you're playing in ranked against skilled players, you have to assume that they aren't going to miss any of their shots. And you're going to have to always rely on ambushes and taking flank routes. Now, that's obviously a good thing. That's a great thing. That's the way a melee weapon should work. And the fact that, you know, you have to think about what you're doing. You can't just run in there like John Rambo and just expect to get all the kills. But that's the problem. You can do that against new players. You can do exactly that and get a shit ton of kills because new players do not know how to aim like ranked players do. They don't have the fundamental recoil control, they don't have the game sense, they don't realize that the first thing you're supposed to do when a melee weapon is hitting you is to unload your entire mag into them, or throw a goo grenade, or put a fucking jump pad down. They don't realize this. It's a huge, massive learning curve. And we can't expect people to understand that learning curve immediately and expect them not to get frustrated. So this is just the fundamental problem with Sword, and I would say most melee weapons, is that it's way too easy against new players, and it's close to impossible with players who have decent aim. And this, by the way, is coming from somebody who hardly ever complains about Sword. Even when they sorta did that little nerf, I'm not sure if it was a nerf, I don't know what it was, honestly. I don't know if it's better now or worse. You know, I did come swinging to bat for it, and I stated the positives. And I didn't just doom and gloom and said, oh, it's over, you know, oh, the sword's bad, it's trash, you know. But with this, I don't know, man. It just ain't that fun. Even if this is balanced, even if this is more balanced, it's just not fun. It's just not it, man. So there are people on the Discord saying that this is a bug. And this isn't an official balance update. Like, it's not officially part of the balance update. And that's just, I don't know, man. I don't know about that either. This is a really weird mistake to make. Okay? I can understand that this might be part of the fix they did to Riot Shield, and that they could have broke something. But if they didn't test this, and they didn't realize that this was a problem, that says more than you need to know. So there was my yap session, and I want to hear what other melee users have to say about it, like Sledgehammer, Dual Blades, Riot Shielders. I'm really just interested on how this change affects them, and how the movement changes affect them with the new World Tour update. And I'm not just saying that as, oh, comment down below, guys. No, I'm just saying that because I really, actually want to hear what you guys have to say about it, because I don't know all melee weapons like you guys do. But anyways, that's about it. I hope you guys have a good one.